Alright, so hopefully you guys can hear me. I have the camera positioned in a little different spot, but I think should be okay. If not, I'll modify it during the edit. So I'm making this video because I need to go into a few more details than I thought I was going to have to. Basically, from my last video you guys saw that I was going to make a little post about the delivery process on my vehicle and why I didn't go local and stuff like that. And you know, I wish I would have known it would have been a topic that's been requested as much as I thought it was going to be. So because I didn't plan to make the video on the whole delivery process, I didn't get as much footage as I wanted to with my GoPro recording, you know, how everything went and all that. So while I'm talking, you're going to see some kind of, you'll see some clips from some iPhone clips that I have from my friends that I posted. So hopefully that's good enough. If you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments. But basically, here's a sum. My first Stingray, when the C8 came out, 2020, I got it here at Criswell. No complaints. Could have been better, but whatever. I'll leave it at that. For the Z06, I wanted to try a different dealer that I've heard great reviews about, and just wanted to, you know, have a different experience and see how it was, and also have a better tracking and more precise delivery time. So I decided to go with McMulkin. I put my order in, my allocation came up, and decided to get it. You know, and I was contemplating before actually getting the call saying, you know, your car is being allocated, it's gonna be built and all that, whether I should pick it up or, you know, get it delivered. I looked online, looked on YouTube. I found a Corvette forum which had some posts about some reviews on Interstate's delivery service, or McMulkin's company that they use for their delivery service, and they look pretty good. So I went with it, and I can tell you this: if I ever need to order another car, whether it be from McMulkin or whoever, I will always use them to deliver my cars. The amount of detail and communication that that company provides, and how they're so in tune with their customer service, just made that experience even better. So I had the great experience from McMulkin, which was top notch. Now the experience with Interstate, or I'm pretty sure that's the right name. If I'm not, sorry, I'll add a little comment. Great delivery. So of course, got my order, McMulkin, got delivered. I was already on the Chevy Tracker app and stuff. And of course, when you hook it up to the My Chevy app, you kind of see the location and all that, which McMulkin helped you do. And then once it was on the truck, I sort of like that guy was delivering only to me. Well, at least that's what it felt like. I knew he had other deliveries because the main rep told me, but his amount of communication with me was what I was just like, am I the only car on there? Because like, he's making me like #1 customer, which is awesome, made me feel great. You know, you have to trust a third-party company to deliver a car, and you know, it's not a cheap little car, so you're always, you know, have that risk factor. But I was like, you know what, it's on the Corvette forum, it's pretty recommended, McMulkin uses them, fuck it, let's use them. And they did a great job. Not only was the guy communicating, but we actually ran into an issue. So I was already tracking where he was at and kind of had an idea of the arrival time. And I see on one spot where he stopped in Southern Maryland. And in my head, I'm like, why would he go to Southern Maryland and then come to where I'm at? But I didn't, you know, question that. I figured he probably has no delivery, blah, blah, blah. And then just, you know, their logistics, they know more than I do. So I get a call from the driver, says, we just had an accident. He, I guess, cut a curve too small or something happened, but his wheel was completely bent to shit. So there was no way I was going to be able to get my delivery that day. But because I'm familiar with the area and I knew where he was at, I asked him, I was like, hey, look, I know where you're at. I see it on my Chevy app. Is it okay if I go pick up my car directly from you, since I know the area and I know, you know, the whole logistics side? He was very apologetic and told me, you know, if that's okay with you, fine, but you know, if not, we can deliver the car tomorrow. And he was just very apologetic on something that was out of his control, and just another one that I was just like, wow, you know, this guy, he's legit. This company's awesome, blah, blah, blah. Great. So no problems. It's only like a 30-minute drive anyway, so it wasn't like out of my way too bad. So I get down there and I see the wheel. The wheel was messed up, and hopefully I got a video of it. If I did, I'll post it right here. But then, okay, he gets in the car, takes the car out, and it wasn't those types of services where he's just like, here's the car, here's the paperwork, sign here, and you're done. It was a cold day too. I forgot to mention that it was quite a breezy, cold day. Not super cold, but just that breeze that just goes through the jacket and just doesn't feel comfortable. So he gets out the car, pulls out a bunch of flashlights, different types, and starts going through every single corner of that car, to the point where he actually found a little bit of a flaw that was actually done at Chevy, which I still didn't get fixed because it's so small that you would never notice it. And plus, I'm planning on doing a wrap job on it, so it's no point of taking a Chevy to get it fixed. But that's how small of a I guess Chevy fault it is, that they caught it. You know, McMulkin didn't catch it, but of course McMulkin was notified of it once Interline or Interstate picked it up and told the dealership, like, look, there's a little flaw in the clear coat here. So that's how much in detail they go in terms of getting your car, getting it to you, and getting it safe. Like I said, I wish I would have got better clips so I could have planned this video out a little better, but hopefully you guys get the gist of it. If you have any questions, just let me know. And yeah, definitely recommend their service. 5 out of 5. Can't go wrong with them.